Kia ora. Hello, nice to have you here with me today and with Woody. And Woody got a bit of a fright today, didn't you, Woody? He was frightened of the vacuum cleaner when I was vacuuming, and he was so scared that he actually jumped out the front window. Luckily we found him, but now he's just feeling a little bit nervous, so we have to give him lots of cuddles. Alright, so today's story, you might have noticed my globe. And a globe is a wonderful thing. It can rotate just like the earth rotates around the sun to give us night and day. And up here is the Arctic Circle and the North Pole where it's all cold. And down here is the Antarctic, again where it's all cold and icy. So polar bears live up here and penguins live down here and seals. And let's have a look. It shows all of the countries in the world. So here is Russia and Europe, and this is Africa, and Africa is a really hot country. Do you know what animals live in Africa? Lions, elephants, zebras, giraffes. Lots of amazing animals live in Africa, don't they? And let's have a look at where else. There's India and China, and there's Indonesia and Australia, and right down here is New Zealand. When I didn't show you the Americas, so North America and Alaska and Canada, and it's linked to South America. And there's lots of different countries in South America. Alright, now this story is about the whole world, and it's called Hello Mr. World. So I'll put the globe down there. Right. Hello Mr. World, and this is by Michael Foreman. And I think he's done the illustrations as well. And the illustrations are the pictures. Hello Mr. World. Hello Mr. World by Michael Foreman. And it says, oh look, there's a globe here, isn't there? But that one is like the colours that you will see from space. My one isn't blue and green, but that one is. To my grandchildren, Sam, Chloe, Scout and Poppy. I have a little dog called Poppy. Alright. Today, let's be doctors. Hello, Mr. World. How are you today? Not good. I don't feel well. Oh dear, we're sorry to hear that. Please take a seat. Now, what seems to be the matter? I keep getting hot and sweaty, and I find it hard to breathe. Let's check your temperature. Oh, you are much too hot. Hop onto the bed, please, Mr. World, and we'll take a closer look. Ah, now we can see the problem. You're too hot up here, where you should be nice and cold, so your lovely snowy parts are melting. And you're wet and sweaty over here. Let's have a closer look. Oh dear, the poor animals are in danger. They'll have nowhere to live. Did I miss a page? Nope, we're right on track. What else is wrong? I cough a lot. Oh, poor Mr. World. Let's listen to your chest. Your breathing doesn't sound good. We need to take an X-ray. Please lie very still. Let's have a closer look. Oh dear, you're full of smoke and fumes. That's what makes you hot and breathless. Oh dear. Look, all the cars are making the fumes, aren't they? And all the chimneys. Look at the smog and the black smoke from the chimneys. It's not good to breathe in, is it? You can't go on like this, Mr. World. You must look to the future, or things will just get worse. Oh dear. What can I do to make it better? Well, think of all the wonderful things you have and how you can take care of them. I don't think I can do that on my own. Will you help me? Yes, we will. We will help you, Mr. World. All your animals are too special to not look after. And we will too. We are the future, Mr. World, and we will look after you. And I hope you will help to look after Mr. World as well. Climate change. In the story, Mr. World feels hot and sweaty, and in real life the hot world is getting hotter too. We call this climate change. The main thing that makes the world too hot is a gas. It exists in the air around us. The gas is made when we burn oil and coal in cars and aeroplanes and factories and power stations. Too much of this gas harms the world. Trees and other plants use up this gas when they grow. They help to keep the world nice and cool, but people are cutting down the big forests to make space for other things, so less of the gas is being used up. Lots of animals are losing their homes as the world gets warmer. People are worried that some, like polar bears and tigers, will disappear altogether. All of these things are happening all of the time, and the world keeps getting hotter. But you can help. Turning off the lights, saving water when you clean your teeth, and walking or biking to school instead of going in a car are some ways that you can help the world and its animals. This is because when you switch on lights, or turn on a tap, or drive in a car, you're using energy. Most of the energy comes from power stations that send out the gas, which is warming up the world. If you use less energy, then less gas will be made. And the more people who do this, the better. So the best thing you can do is to persuade a friend or two to help as well. And you know something else I do? Because did you know quite a lot of the plastics and the rubbish that get dumped on the streets goes down into the sea, and it harms the sea and all the sea creatures inside it. So whenever I go to a park or a beach, or even just walking down the street and there's lots of litter and rubbish on the ground, I pick it up and I make sure I put it somewhere, like in a rubbish bin, or I have a bag with me so that I can collect it, and I put it into my rubbish bin at home, because it's not good to have litter all over the streets, and I'm sure that you don't drop your rubbish on the ground, do you? Alright, well, that was an important message today, and I hope that you will join me again next time. Ka kite ano. See you later.